Where am I? It wouldn't put me on the screen. What am I going to do? Woo! Good morning. It's Monday. What a crazy weekend. I had a relaxing Friday. Laid in the pool, looked at the garden, made a new recipe on Saturday. I shared that with just me, aka Susan. It was yummy. Yesterday, horrible day. And started texting back and forth with Jinbug till like 2 a.m. about this insanity from old Jake the Jokester. Well, he got him a field trip, didn't he? He got a field trip. I was about to go live yesterday. You can ask Jinbug. I think DJ was in here. I was about to go live, and I couldn't get the stream from TikTok to play. And then I started thinking about it. And I was like, I don't think they believe him, as in law enforcement, because we've seen scenes before. The Vallow case, there's one. The Michael Vaughn case, where they believe what's going on. I just don't think they believed him because, for one, they didn't have a forensic anthropologist there and no medical examiner. So who's going to verify? Who's going to verify? Now, the people on the internet were driving me extra crazy because they're like, probably because the coyotes ate him. And I'm like, well, then the dogs, which are cadaver dogs, canines, their sniffer would have been hotter than a Florida tanning bed. Okay? It would have been. This is a horrible, horrible case. It is disgusting. And I'm telling you, Jake and Rebecca are disgusting. I have a feeling he got his coffee and his field trip because he told them that Rebecca told him. Proof is in the pudding from what he did to Vanessa. And Vanessa's a piece of shit too. Letting you know right now, Vanessa's a piece of shit too. This is going to be another case where the ones that know are not going to white knight for anybody. Well, let's take a minute and white knight for each other and tell everyone good morning. And how was your weekend? So glad you're here. Woo! Woo! Jinbug says Rebecca knows where he is too. I think we're going to have another Adam Montgomery and Kayla Montgomery, where the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, backing up. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town, and run over whoever is saying what. Kayla Montgomery swears she has no idea where Hermie Montgomery's body is. She says it. Has no idea. They must believe her because she got one of the sweetest deals I've seen since the Gannon case, where they gave Hurley a slap on the hand. Not a popular opinion. I'm just saying. That was pretty crazy. Jinbug said Rebecca knows where he is too. I believe it. Imagine the look on her face after she gave an interview yesterday morning saying, I shouldn't be here. I should be out searching for my kidnapped son. She knows that didn't happen. You know why? Because there wasn't one picture of Emmanuel in the house. His clothes were in a dumpster. The same day they arrested these two fuckwads, they also searched Sylv Haro's house. It has been insane. Jake is pulling the strings, and well, for the time being, they have to let him. Hippie Grandma has been a member for 19 months. Look at that. Look how time flies. Let's put in our milestones. I would love to see how long we have been friends. I hate the word sub because sub means subservient. And I don't think any of you strong-minded, smart, awesome people bow down to anyone. And if you bowed down to me, I'd feel extra sorry for you. Look at that. V. Oakley, she's had a long, long time. 26 months. 26 months. Chrissy, 21 months. Damn girl, feels like 21 years. Heavens, little angels, 22 months. Woo, woo, woo. Baby kisses, 19 months. Man, you guys are making me blush. Well, let's get to the top of the hour and what everyone's talking about. And that is Jake the Jokester, his field trip. This is from NBC LA.
New developments in the case of baby Emmanuel, his father seen in a...
Look at him. People were asking, and I don't know, why he's not an orange. Why he's not an orange. And they said, no, red. Red is for, like, the worst criminals in that jail. I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't live there. You know, I don't live there. Again, y'all are making me blush. I think he's leading them in the wrong direction for a reason. Again, yesterday, it's him and two members of law enforcement standing out there in the heat looking at him, waiting for him to try to run away. I mean, they're armed, they're ready. They wouldn't have any problem going in the back if he tries any monkey business. But it has been confirmed by many news sources. There was no forensic anthropologist and there was no medical examiner. None. So I don't think they believed him in the first place. But hey, spin the wheel. You might win a prize, Jake.
Prisoner jumpsuit today, helping detectives search through a field in Riverside County as both parents remain in custody on suspicion of murder. I'm Kathy Barrett.
And I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. Those new developments today drawing search teams and investigators as well as cadaver dogs to the scene there. There has been a widely publicized search across the Inland Empire since Emmanuel's parents claimed the 7-month-old was kidnapped in Yucaipa on August 14th.
From there, detectives say their story fell apart, arresting the parents at their home in Cabazon on Friday.
And then
I love how they put it so mildly. We're not that politically correct around here. We're not. We're just not. When they say, when their story fell apart. Around here, I think our very first show about Emmanuel, we said, no, they're effing lying. They're lying. Look at this. You guys, I just love you guys so much. If you are not a member, please become one because you're missing out on some great fun with some great people. It's not all about gloom and doom. We have a lot of fun. You're going to love the members' lives. Well, especially when it's Pat Kay's birthday, but we can talk about that some other time.
Today, search and rescue crews were seen looking for the remains of the missing infant.
NBC4's Tracy Leon live in San Bernardino County with an update on the search. Tracy?
Yeah, Kathy and Jonathan, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department led the search and rescue operation earlier today in Moreno Valley. They were not able to locate Emmanuel Harrow, and at this point, they do not believe he is.
Shocker. Do you think Jake is really going to tell them what he has done? Really? I don't want to put the pictures up anymore of what he did to his daughter from a previous marriage. I don't want to do it. Because he denied that. Hook, line, and sinker. Anna Ruiz, thank you. Man, 2 years we've been friends. You're going to see more about his pattern throughout this show.
Is alive, and they say their search and
Okay, that cut out.
able to locate Emmanuel Harrow, and at this point, they do not believe he is alive, and they say their search and their investigation will continue until they find the baby's remains.
Search and rescue teams spent hours combing through rugged terrain along the 60 westbound freeway near Gilman Springs Road in Moreno Valley Sunday afternoon, looking for 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrow. The baby's father, Jake Harrow, was also at the location with detectives.
In my experience, when somebody is being let out and being escorted to a particular area to look for a body who has been unaccounted for and they believe is a victim of a murder, that tells me that the person is sharing enough information.
Private investigator Moses Castillo investigated crimes against children during his more than 30-year career with the LAPD.
If it's true that the body was dumped somewhere in the fields, by now with the hot weather and the length of time, the body is decomposing and it's going to be in very bad condition. But they could still do an autopsy and try to determine the manner and cause of death. If there's some abusive head trauma, they'll be able to see that.
Emmanuel's parents, Jake and Rebecca Harrow, were arrested Friday on suspicion of murder. Officials believe the 7-month-old is dead and his reported kidnapping.
I'm going to correct that for Miss Newscaster. Suspicion of murder, I'll give her that. But it's murder with malice. Murder with malice equals intent. So I see the comments. I see it. I think I was talking to Jen Bug about this yesterday. I see them. Fine. We all have opinions. We all have assholes. Sometimes one stinks worse than the other. That's okay. Malice means with intent. So again, when I see the comments and some people go, well, it could have been an accident. He could have drowned in the bathtub. Well, maybe he had SIDS. Look at his eyes. And I'm just like, no. No. They have what's called forensics that point to murder with malice, and they both have gotten it. Now, I won't be surprised if Rebecca doesn't get to plead down, because I think all arrows from what we see right now point to Jake.
Did not happen. Emmanuel was first reported missing August 14th. His mother, Rebecca, told investigators she was attacked at the Big Five.
Look at her with her cute little tie-up hair. Look at that.
August 4th.
Look at that. Oh, man. Walking out with those cottage cheese thighs. Got her hair all twisted up in the back, but she let it down for the mug shot. And she still has that big old bruise. Let me tell you what. When whoever, I'm guessing Jake, popped her in her eyes, because one is also healing. I guarantee that thing was bigger than a baseball. I'm telling you. I guarantee that thing was bigger than a baseball. Because that bruise is still there and it's deep.
His mother, Rebecca, told investigators she was attacked at the Big Five in Yucaipa and someone took her baby. After deputies confronted her about inconsistencies in the story, both parents stopped cooperating with investigators. According to law enforcement, Jake was convicted in 2021 for cruelty to a child and in 2024 for being a felon in possession of a handgun. Jake's car was also recently seized by law enforcement. Castillo expects law enforcement to be back in the same search area tomorrow to thoroughly scour the area to ensure they didn't miss anything.
Give him a decency of a funeral or a resting place for him, because no child should ever endure something like this. So my heart goes out to Emmanuel and everybody impacted by this.
They don't want Emmanuel to have a resting place. They don't. I'm telling you right now, they don't. They don't. They want to go with reasonable doubt when they get in front of a jury. I'm telling you. I'd swear on OJ's litter box, which seems like recently is his most important possession. They want to bank on reasonable doubt. And reasonable doubt, 9 times out of 10, goes out the window when you have a body. I'm telling you. Frank Opinion said, no pity here for either one of them. I agree. I agree, my friend. I agree. Okay, as we know, they have been arrested, but there's some things I want to show you from the arrest.
Developing tonight, 1 week after little Emmanuel Haro disappeared in Yucaipa, San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies arrested his parents today for his murder. Cabazon residents holding a vigil in honor of the 7-month-old boy presumed dead tonight.
And as KCAL's Nicole Comstock reports, investigators continue the search for his body.
Many people who've been watching this story unfold tell us they had a gut feeling from the very beginning that something very bad happened to this little boy and that maybe his parents had something to do with it. And so there are a lot of people who are very invested in Emmanuel's story. Dozens came out here tonight to hold a candlelight vigil for him near the home where...
Hold on, I had to pause for a second. Lisa Boo said, in my opinion, she got that shiner the day Jake offed Emmanuel. Yes, and I'm way off because I kept thinking August 3rd. Well, the person that claims to have seen Emmanuel on August 3rd is a known liar, and that's the reason her house was searched the same day those two were arrested. This shiner looks about a month old, okay? Because if you go through what it would take for the swelling to go down, I wouldn't be surprised if there's not something cracked in that orbital bone. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's blood under the skin for a reason. I think he's been gone for at least a month. At least a month. I agree with you 100%, Lisa Boo.
Earlier today, both of his parents were arrested for murder.
I don't know what people get in their head just to hurt the baby. It's just so sad.
Tears from strangers for a baby they never even knew. Tonight, community members organized a candlelight vigil at the home of 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro, who investigators now say was murdered by his own parents.
I had 2 miscarriages. When I had those, it broke my heart. So to see that somebody was able to hurt this little boy, it's not okay.
Earlier this morning, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department showed up at the home in Cabazon with an armored vehicle to arrest Emmanuel's parents, Jake and Rebecca Harrow. This after a week-long investigation into their claim that Rebecca was knocked unconscious before their baby was kidnapped.
Now, we said it last week and we'll say it again. A healing old bruise is not knocked unconscious. No. Nobody is going to steal a baby that doesn't exist because he's been passed away for a long time. They would take the wallet, the credit cards, the car. They would dump the baby. They would dump the baby. Ridiculous. And I want to talk about something. I know a few people are upset with me, and that's okay. Friends can have disagreements. When things were being said, today is the 25th, on our show on Friday, and people were saying they've been arrested, they've been arrested, they've been arrested. Well, I've gone down that rabbit hole before, and I've looked like a sack full of assholes. So I said, well, I'm just going to wait for the sheriff's department to confirm. And I had several people, not email me, but message me on Facebook. I think I did have a couple of emails saying, see, you should have listened because I told you. And I'm like, no response needed. I thought I made it clear. Once it's official, I don't mean official by a YouTuber. I'm talking from an actual law enforcement agency. I don't need to be the first. I just don't want to put something out that is not true, because it really is not good for a case. It's not. And I think it's very disrespectful to the victim. We've seen it in too many cases, and I'm not going down that memory lane.
During a diaper change in a Yucaipa parking lot last week. Investigators now say they have evidence proving that alleged kidnapping did not occur.
Let's talk about the flyers. Let's talk about the flyers. Missing kid, Emmanuel Harrow. Okay. Let's just go in our minds and let's pretend that this kidnapping happened on the 14th. We know it didn't, but I'm saying let's pretend. Mom is knocked out. Somehow she gets herself together without an ambulance or anything like that. Doesn't need an MRI or anything. Then they have the time to make the flyers. My friends, mark my words. Write it down. It is 9:26 a.m. Central Time, August 25th. The missing kid flyers were made before the hoax. They had them ready to go. Look at the clothing that they had on in their interviews on the 14th. They're the same clothes. And suddenly they have a stack of flyers with only their phone numbers on. No case number, no nothing. Freaking Sylv Harrow made that shit. Mark my words. Write it down. Write it down. Sometimes it takes a while to get flyers out. They had those made before. Danielle, I'm a little behind on this. Have they found the baby? No, ma'am. They made the flyers before. It will come out. If I'm wrong, spank me, give me a sugar cookie, and put me in the corner. But I believe I'm right.
And that baby Emmanuel is likely dead. Moving forward, they're focused on finding his remains.
Bring him back, please.
Within days of the kidnapping story, investigators publicly announced there were inconsistencies in Rebecca's statements.
It made my heart drop, because then it's like, okay, now it's completely off of what was said, what really happened.
And many who watched the couple's initial media interviews say they didn't ring true.
I didn't really believe it. Just from the get-go, the mom, just you could tell.
How Rebecca said she couldn't turn around to see what the kidnapper looked like, but was somehow punched in her eye. How she sounded like she was hyperventilating on camera.
I got up off the floor and I didn't see my child. Someone took him from me.
But many noticed there were no tears.
Yeah, those were crocodile tears.
The Horros also said their baby was always happy and smiling, but many think the photos they shared in an attempt to find him didn't reflect that. As people all around the world mourn the loss of this innocent infant, those gathering here are praying that justice is served.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? I worry about Rebecca. I have a feeling there might be a proffer agreement in her future, because I think she's 100% complicit. Susan and I were talking about this on Saturday morning, and I said, you know, keeping your mouth shut, to me, is as bad as doing it. It really is. Especially when it comes to a child. Now, if you got some Looney Tune at the bar and you throw them out and they hit their head on the curb, I'm not going to fret you for that one. All right, so this is how they rolled up, and this is from the San Bernardino Sheriff Department. Boy, they brought it all out. Okay, no sound here. Let me explain to Kat. I don't want her to get a proffer agreement. Her lying to the public. Sorry. Her lying to the public, believe it or not, is not a crime. We already know she lied to the police. I don't see any charges on that. There's a reason that they're not putting those charges on her. The best thing they can do is squeeze Rebecca. So far, it's not working. Woo! Here she comes. Look at that. Woo! Girl, get in there. Come on, girl. You can do it. OJ, I'm not talking to you. Yep, get in there. Yep, they're going to strap you in. Nope, you're not going to be comfy. Nope, there we go. There's your seatbelt. Don't want you to get whiplash in case you have a wreck. Okay. They're going to shut the door. Go make sure the air conditioning's on for you, even though odds are your son is not comfortable. Well, he's comfortable now because he's in heaven. I'm talking about the initial attacks. All right, here comes Big Boy. Look at him. Woo, look at that. Woo. You know, Look at that. I mean, what is he? 5'10", 210 pounds is what his mugshot said. Look at him. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, he got to scratch his ankle. Look at how he's doing his feet. Oh, I got to step over that because I don't want to get anything in my tender little feet. I like when they put them in the car and they bang their heads. Yeah, there you go. Get in there, Jake. He's not comfy. Okay, put him in there easy. Don't forget, he has a coccyx problem. We'll talk about that in a minute. He has a lot of work comp claims. He's got a tender bunghole. He's got a tender bunghole. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here we go. Okay, they're walking around. She had time to get clothes on, but not him. Got on a t-shirt and his boxers. It's a wonder we didn't see his little weenie coming out of the boxers. I'd have scrolled in on that. That would explain everything. Everything. Okay, they're standing around talking, trying to figure out who they're going to fuck up next. Yeah, let's listen. Woo! Woo! They brought out all the equipment for those two pieces of shit. Now let's look at this. All right. You know, it's very I'm going to say, you can fill in the words. You can use your own description. I'm going to say it's very un-American to be a little bitch. It really is. It's very un-American. I'll say unhumanitarian. However you want to say it, to be a little bitch. Now, Abby Blabby put his work comp records out. All right, so we start with Las Palomas Estates. Okay. This is October 1st of 2022. Body part 1, abdomen. 2, chest, including his ribs. Body part 3, shoulders, scapula, and clavicle. Body part 4, knee, patella. And body part 5, he got a tummy ache. You're going to see a lot of his work comp claims, and 2 of them are still open. I know some people will say, well, that won't matter now, Brooks, because he's in jail. He's charged with murder, Brooks. Brooks, you don't understand the system. 2 totally different systems. It's still a work comp claim. Okay. 9/24/29 of 2024. Neck, arm not specified, so he doesn't know what damn arm he hurt. And this is when he was working for Blue Triton Brands. Hand, but not his wrist or fingers. Is it his jerk-off hand or his non-dominant hand? That would be important to know. Again, with the shoulders, scapula and clavicle. Multiple parts, more than 5 major parts. Use only in 5th position of listing body parts. Amazing. Okay. Now we get to December 5th of 2022. Okay, and this one, he got a payout on October 7th of 2024, again from Blue Triton. He hit them twice. Oh, now his elbow. Yep, body part 1, elbow. Body part 2, wrist. Again, I want to know, is it his jerk-off hand or his regular abusing children and women hand? I need to know. Body part 3, hand, but again, not his wrist or fingers. All right, I'm extremely confused now. I think we know where he got his lawyer. Body part 4, his back, including his back muscles. Aw, man, Jake. Spine and spinal cord. Wow, wow. Then we get to body part 5, and you're going to see this a few times in his work comp records. Hips, including pelvis, pelvic organs, damn, tailbone, buttocks, and his coccyx. You know, we just don't get to file work comp over and over and over and over again because we fell on our ass. And again, he hit up the Blue Triton brands. This is what I see when a grown man complains of his coccyx.
What are you doing here, Uncle Rico?
Grandma took a little spill at the sand dunes today. Broke her coccyx.
What? Since when did she go to the dunes?
Hurt his coccyx. All right, 9/29/2024. Again, Blue Triton brands. This time he went for the neck. Another arm he can't specify. Another hand that doesn't include his wrist or fingers. Odd. We have another scapula and clavicle problem. And multiple parts, more than 5 major parts. Again, that's from Blue Triton brands. Then we get to 2014 to 2018. This is Walmart. So he hits the old Walmart. Body part 1. Hips, including pelvis, pelvic organs, coccyx. And again with the knee patella. Again, this is what I see when somebody complains on a work comp claim that they fell on their bunghole. I want to know what physical therapist had him on the exercise bike or the treadmill saying we got to work out that coccyx. I want to know what chiropractor is popping his legs to take pressure off the coccyx.
What are you doing here, Uncle Rico?
Grandma took a little spill at the sand dunes today. Broke her coccyx.
What? Since when did she go to the dunes?
Okay, now we get to, and this one is open. This one's open. November 8th of 2018. Injured worker first name, Jake. Last name, Haro. Employer, Walmart. Arm, elbow, head of radius, wrist. This time it's the wrist. Back, including back muscles, spine, and spinal cord. Leg, not specified. Not sure what the hell is wrong with his leg. Then again, we have multiple parts, more than 5 major parts, used only in 5th position of listing body parts. This is gorgeous. This one's even better. Okay? Internal organs, chest, shoulders, knee, patella, digestive system. And then we're back to the coccyx.
What are you doing here, Uncle Rico?
Grandma took a little spill at the sand dunes today. Broke her coccyx.
What? Since when did she go to the dunes?
Absolutely insane. This stinks of fraud. Do not get me wrong, people do get hurt at work. Police officers get shot, they get stabbed. Welders get it a lot. Okay, they'll get metal in their eye and stuff. This guy made all this up. Every bit of it. Cat OG, thank you for the super sticker. Said, did he have 2nd-degree burns because his pants were also on fire? That's what I'm talking about. Well, his coccyx wasn't hurting that bad in 2018. And do not forget, he had a work-reported injury as early as 2014. But he was well enough to beat the hell out of his daughter. Steve Fisher obtained all these records. He said, today I obtained the declaration in support of the arrest warrant for Jake Harrow related to the horrific violence he inflicted on his then 10-week-old daughter. According to doctors, the baby suffered a total of 11 rib fractures, retinal hemorrhages, a skull fracture, and more. A brain hemorrhage, brain injury, broken right leg, cervical spine injury. Now, okay, he did this to his daughter. Let's go ahead and look at his work comp claims again. This is what we're dealing with. He did all that, proven to his own child. Look at this. Neck, arm, hand, shoulders. Arm, wrist, hand, back, coccyx. Neck, arm, hand, shoulders, coccyx. Hip, knee. Arm, wrist, back, leg. Abdomen, chest, shoulders, knee. You see what I'm getting at? See what I'm getting at? Gotta be kidding me. He did all of this, proven to his daughter. Listen to this. Jake said that on October 12th, 2018, after Vanessa dropped him off at home. Oh, so he's riding shotgun? So he's too much of a bitch to drive? Okay. He took, I'll just say, the baby's temperature and saw that it was 99 to 100 degrees. Did not happen. Jake gave the baby Tylenol and decided to bathe her in the kitchen sink. Didn't happen. While holding the baby to let the water rinse off, she slipped out of his hands and fell into the sink. Jake said that the left side of the baby's chest hit the center divider of the dual basin sink. Jake immediately picked up the baby and did not notice any signs of injury. Jake said Vanessa returned home about 40 minutes after she dropped him off. Jake told Vanessa that he dropped the baby on the sink. Well, If she slipped out of your hands, it's not what I would call a drop. Jake, something is wrong with her back. Jake said the baby was crying, but it was not her normal cry. It was different, but he could not explain how. I informed Jake he had previously mentioned that he felt cracking on the baby's back. Jake said it was very noticeable. I asked Jake if he felt that crackling when he bathed, put lotion on, or changed the baby after she fell, and he said he did not. Jake and Vanessa are the only adults in the home, and they are the only caretakers of the baby. Vanessa told me she would not talk to me about her without her attorney present and refused to answer the questions. Now we know what he has complained about, all his work comp injuries. Let's just take a second to look at his daughter's injuries. These are not Emmanuel's. I think we can all agree Emmanuel's are much worse because he is presumed dead. Acute fracture of the posterior left fifth rib. Healing fractures of the posterior lateral left 6th and 7th rib, as well as the posterior left 10th through 12th ribs. Good God. Parietal bone fracture, which is a skull fracture, brain hemorrhage, significant soft tissue swelling of the neck, healing tibia fracture on the right leg. My friends, that is shaken baby syndrome. That is shaken baby syndrome. That is exactly what that is. No baby slips out of your hand in the sink and hits their side. Their bones are rubber and suddenly has retinal hemorrhages, brain hemorrhages, and multiple healing broken bones, which are nothing but cartilage at that time. They are. Okay. Now remember, this is going on while he's got all these work comp claims from 2014 to 2024, 10 years. And I'm telling you right now, accidents happen, but don't you think you need to get another job if you just keep getting hurt? 6 times in 10 years? 6 times. Now then, let's get to this secret recording that our friend Justin got. Listen to this.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me, doing a quick video here about little Emmanuel Harrow, Jake Harrow, and Rebecca Harrow. They have since been arrested this morning, but there is a secret recording that Jake and Rebecca was speaking to someone after they had claimed that little Emmanuel had been taken in the parking lot there. So I'm going to play it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. They do talk about this woman. She talks about her son's eye, that he had something wrong with his eye. And then Jake and Rebecca talk about Emmanuel's eye. They don't talk about him having any sort of genetic problems. Did they ever take him to the doctor to even get it checked out? I want to hear your thoughts down below. All right, guys, without further ado, here it is.
You guys need anything, like water or anything? No? Okay. Was that the sister?
Okay, before anyone comes after me saying this is false, I wouldn't run with it if I thought it was false. You know why? Ask me why. Say, why, Brooks? Why? I want to know. I want to know. Because it's part of the court record. Okay? I'm not concerned about fair use. Because Justin used fair use. Look at that. Kat said, why, Brooks? Why, Brooks? Poppy Reg said, why, Brooks? Frank said, why? Ann said, why? It's part of the court record.
Sir?
Yeah.
You guys only have 2 kids?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine, I try to put myself in that. I'm like, yeah, and you guys just like, I was up all night. I couldn't, I live right here. I live local, somewhere right here. And I couldn't, I know, I already was thinking of you guys all night. I was on the phone with my sister. I'm like, oh my God, Norma, like, I know they're up. We were like, we know they're up. They're not sleeping, we were up too. And, we're just like,
I'm in.
The day they reported he was, I'll say, kidnapped, missing, abducted, they suddenly, in their news interview, have flyers ready to go that says missing kid with their phone numbers. Don't worry about calling those phone numbers because I tried. But listen to how they're talking with such a horrific tragedy that's happened to them. Low lives. That's what they are. Hey, the work comp fraud is the least of anyone's worries. I'm telling you something right now. His little bruised bunghole, is nothing but fraud. Because if he was that hurt that he could not move some damn shopping carts at Walmart, then he certainly wouldn't have the energy to attempt to murder his daughter. And well, we know Emmanuel was murdered. And I get so sick of these fraud claims and anyone that says, oh, well, it's just the insurance company that pays for it, Brooks. Brooks, you don't know the system. You don't know how it works. Bullshit. It gets passed on to people like Jinbug, like Uli, like Diana, like Just Me, like Baby Kisses, like Diva. Insurance companies don't stay in business if they're paying out. It goes to someone else. True story. True story. I live in Oklahoma. I have not filed a homeowner's insurance claim since 2006. Why is homeowners insurance costs the way they are? Because of other people's claims from tornadoes. Okay? True story. True story.
I know they're up. We were like, we know they're up. They're not sleeping. We were up too. And, we're just like,
We're exhausted.
I know, I bet.
Partially delusional.
Where were you at when this happened?
I was at the park. I was at the park watching my son play football.
He said, I was at the park watching my son play football. So he made sure that he was out of the way. This is very telling. This is very telling.
We were like, we know they're up. They're not sleeping. We were up too. And, we're just like,
We're exhausted.
I know, I bet.
Partially delusional.
Where were you at when this happened?
I was at the park. I was at the park watching my
son play football. Okay. However, your ex-wife, who filed a protective order against you, said that a mouth guard was not needed and that Emmanuel was never there.
son play football.
And then I take the baby.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I go to stores, you know. It just seems like not real, right? It just seems like, what?
Oh yeah, this was horrible.
It does.
The worst feeling ever.
It is.
We've been balling ourselves.
No, you're just numb right now.
Yeah.
You're just numb.
You're just numb. No, they're not numb. They've been planning this hoax for weeks. Weeks. It might have been more believable to have done this when Rebecca's eye was as big as an Oklahoma University girls softball. Because you know at one time, that right eye was bigger than the damn galaxy. I bet she couldn't see out of the damn thing. That is a deep, deep bruise. Just numb. Just numb. And I hate when people are talking to people and they put words in their mouth. Oh, you're just numb. No, let them talk. Let them talk, please.
The worst feeling ever.
It is.
We've been balling ourselves.
No, you're just numb right now.
Yeah.
You're just numb, you know?
The way the cops were treating us was horrible.
Really?
Yeah. It's been a roller coaster.
You want to let us know nothing?
There are a lot of good cops there. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
They're just doing their job, but
yeah,
it's a horrible feeling, you know.
No, yeah. So I seen on the picture, like.
Okay, now remember, all the work cop claims. Back muscles, neck, shoulder, patella. However, he's at these football games and he's sitting on bleachers with this busted coccyx. Really? Seems to me he's beaten from hell and back. He's got a lot going on with that body, does he not? I mean, I'm going to say neither of them have missed a meal. I will say that much. But we have a lot going on for someone that is so beaten up. He definitely has time to beat up on Rebecca because I don't believe for a second that she gave herself that shiner. I do not. We know the child cruelty charge he owns. And we know that he is in jail for murder with malice regarding Emmanuel.
Your baby was something wrong with the eyes? Is that what they're saying?
A little lazy eye.
Okay.
But it's getting corrected, and he was corrected.
No, he was on no medication or nothing? Okay, so.
He's a healthy baby, so his little eye sometimes goes.
Yeah, my daughter was like that too. She had neurology. I forgot the word. Something where her eyes shaped.
Oh.
Yeah, so. But she was on meds though. Yeah, so.
She was on medication for her eyes?
Yeah.
What was she?
Well, she had a genetic. It was a genetic disease. It was a non-curable, but I know she had to see a neurologist. What is it? No.
Okay, listen to how they explain the injuries. This sicks me out. It's kind of hard to hear, so you have to really pay attention.
Yeah, so.
She was on medication for her eyes?
Yeah.
What was she?
Well, she had a genetic.
No. Neither of the children that have, well, I'll say the daughter with 3% brain damage or Emmanuel, who is presumed not of this planet, were born with anything genetic. They were born perfectly healthy. And everything points to shaken baby syndrome. He almost killed the daughter. It looks like either him or Rebecca killed Emmanuel.
It was a genetic disease. It was a non-curable, but I know she had to see a neurologist. What is it? Neurology? Yeah, because her eyes were like shaped. They said it was something to do with the genetic. She had mitochondria. I don't know if you heard of it. Mitochondria. It's a rare disease.
Mitochondria?
Yeah, so she was healthy up until after she turned 2. You just hit her? Yeah, I hit her. She got like, so her birthday is December. That's when like it's cold, you know? That's his birthday. Oh, yeah. Her birthday is December 6th. And she got like a flu and all that, was admitted. They didn't think nothing of it. I'm sorry. Until they did genetic testing, and then, you know, it's hard. But this is harder, you know. This is harder.
Okay, so what's up with the other case? I'm just going to go ahead and say cases. The search for baby Emmanuel is ongoing, but the child is presumed dead. Investigators spent hours combing through the parents' home on Friday. Deputies say the Harrows are also at the center of other reports of abuse. Who'd have thunk it? Riverside County Sheriff's deputies, which I'm not going to pick on the deputies, but I will pick on the DA and I will pick on the judge, because Jake has gotten away with too much since 2018. Emmanuel's blood is on their hands. Emmanuel's blood is on their hands. You do not do that to a 10-week-old baby and get a work release program and a few hours of how to prevent child abuse classes. They should prevent child abuse by keeping him away from children. Riverside County Sheriff's deputies, and I'm going to tell you what, that's the reason they showed up with all the big equipment on Friday. They want to make it look like we are so serious about this. We are so serious about this. We're going to throw the book at them. We're going to throw the book at them. I'm telling you what. Come on, Barney Fife. Let's get the big equipment. Let me tell you why. Because we have fucked up before. It's called saving face. Riverside County Sheriff's deputies say they responded to a call of child abuse at a home in the 23,000 block of Cottonwood Avenue in Moreno Valley on Thursday afternoon. They confirm the investigation is related to the Harrows. Thursday afternoon was August 21st. According to the date of this article. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Deputies say the investigation into the alleged abuse is ongoing. No further details were released. And then they go into the vigil. Well, no shit. No shit. There's Rebecca's hero out there lying to the police, saying he's buried out in the Badlands. There they are, standing around, talking to him. Woo! Woo! And the end of the story came out yesterday. This afternoon, a search for Emmanuel Harrow was conducted along the westbound shoulder of the 60 freeway near Gilman Springs Road in Moreno Valley. Odd. We just heard about Moreno Valley, where they are accused, or they're investigating them abusing another child. They were assisted by cadaver dogs. Jake Harrow was at the location with detectives. The search has concluded and Emmanuel was not located. What do you know? What do you know? Let's get back to the recording.
So there it is. I don't know about you, but I just...
Okay, that's just Justin talking. No offense to Justin, but you can watch it on Justin's channel. Then we have some more craziness going on. Over the weekend, someone broke into the house. One person was given tours. Now, it has been said, I cannot confirm it, that Rebecca's stepdad is now in the house. My question is he the one giving out the tours? I don't know, but it's nuts. Evil exists. Clip this.
Just when I thought I've seen it all in the case of missing 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrow, it gets even worse. From the parents and their countless red flags and blatant lies, to fires being started opposite the family home, leading to a lot of speculation.
Okay, hold on, I have to correct myself. It's Jake's stepdad. Okay, all right. Do you know, Jinbug, is it Jake's stepdad that was giving out the tour? I heard one person paid $200 to see the house. Who the hell put a 1 in chat if you would pay $200 to see a house where children have been horrifically abused? I'm so happy that the sheriff's department came out there and kicked all their asses out and said, this is still an active crime scene. Are you crazy? And I would kick whoever has decided to squat in there out, because they may need to show the house of horrors, I'll see it that way, to the jury.
Parents and their countless red flags and blatant lies, to fires being started opposite the family home, leading to a lot of speculation. This case has so many bizarre twists and turns, but sadly Emmanuel remains missing, and police are working around the clock to find him. They believe that he is no longer with us, and was culled inside the family home. What does that mean? It means that the family home is an active crime scene that needs to be protected and secured, to maintain the integrity of the investigation. At the end of the day, all the evidence from that house will be used in court to secure a conviction.
Yes, that is true. Thank you for explaining that to us. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. We got that part.
However, the shocking information that has just come out has blown my mind. Someone has decided to break into the Harrow residence and started offering tours of the inside of the house. Authorities say someone forced entry through the back door of the Harrow residence. Shockingly, the intruder allegedly began selling tours inside the home, treating the crime scene as an attraction, while Jake and Rebecca remain in jail. The clip posted on TikTok that I'm about to share with you shows deputies at the scene, where a neighbor can be seen confronting a group of people gathered at the gate. Law enforcement has now re-secured the scene and are investigating who was responsible for illegally entering and offering tours.
Why would you think that's okay? Why would you think that's physically okay? Mentally okay? This is the way you say, because I didn't go in their house. And you telling people I went in their house. Am I pointing at you? No, you did a minute ago.
People in line to see the house. What in the world is going on here?
Yeah, whoever I'm going like this. But you whatever could make a big mistake for me. So you should think about it. In the street. You making this ruckus out here is a disgrace. You guys are acting like this is a fucking circus. My name in this shit. I didn't go in nobody's. I've been standing there the whole time. I told them I did walk right there. But that's not their property. But I did not go in their yard. A bone, but we don't know what that bone was. Like an arm bone, a neck bone, a leg bone. It was a bone, just a rib bone. It was in the back. Okay, so in the backyard, I don't.
Is it curiosity, or do they really think they're going to find something that forensics hasn't found? I'm not quite sure who got their forensics kit from the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General or the Walmart where Jake hurt his coccyx, that they're actually going to find something that investigators haven't already sent over to the district attorney as a probable cause. Okay? Okay? If you want a chance to win your own forensics kit, go ahead and put a super sticker in and I'll get you hooked up. We can start doing all this together. We can just show up to any crime scene in the world. It's full of Band-Aids, tweezers, something that looks like blood detecting, chemicals. Yeah, it'll be a great time.
A bone, but we don't know what that bone was, like an arm bone, a neck bone, a leg bone. It was a bone, just a rib bone. It was in the back. Okay, so in the backyard, I don't know, there's no fence blocking it. So there is a fence blocking where the door is open, and that's where I saw those two white girls go in. And they told straight out, they told all of us they wanted to go inside the house and video it. So I know it was them, but they went in the house. Well, and that's, I wouldn't want to go in the house. Like, there's no way I would go inside. That's.
I think it's hilarious that the sheriff showed up saying, "Get the hell out." Well, it looks like as of right now, Cat OG has won the forensics kit. Would you like the CSI Las Vegas one? Or the David Copperfield magic tricks? What's your answer, Cat? Because you would be great at this. What's your answer? Yes, I want to make sure it comes with chalk and everything. We will put that together. You won, Kat. Can everyone please give a round of applause to Kat? She has won the forensics kit. Oh, Dawn's in the race. Ooh, might be sending out several. Kimberly Mann said, "Congrats, Kat. Tell Brooks you want extra gloves." She would have no problem with body cavity searches. Okay? She would. She would have no problem with that. Okay? She had no problem. KY not needed for Kat. That is a secret. Don't tell anyone. Now, I want to know where Grandma Bitch is. I want to know where Grandma Bitch is because she lied to the media, which is not a crime. There is a fake GoFundMe that was put up. Now, as you remember, we spoke last week about Grandma Bitch, because now she's got 2 kids in the pokey. 2 kids. She has her son in jail because he killed his girlfriend and tried to make it look like suicide. Okay, there I said it. That's what he tried to do. She started a GoFundMe, from what I'm told, to cover the costs of cremating her son's girlfriend. Well, Another fake GoFundMe went up to, help. We gotta help. We gotta help Rebecca. Now, this is before Rebecca and Jake went to jail, but she knew it was coming. This is not her first rodeo. This is not her first circus. She knows the tricks. She knows what's going to happen. But I want to know where this bitch is. And she has other children. Oh, yeah, she does. I'm telling you. She certainly does. This is from when her husband passed away. He is survived by his wife, Mary. We're talking about Mary. 4 sons, JF, Al, Charlie, and James, all of Palm Springs. 3 daughters, Hope, Loran, and Rebecca, all of Palm Springs, and 2 brothers. You got a lot of kids there, Mary. If I was you, I would work harder on keeping them out of jail than helping them go to jail. And I haven't even gotten to Jake's mom yet. Rachel, she's something else.
California missing in my.
Hey, real quick, what does Tira mean? Tira? Because I really like this guy, and his TikTok channel is On the Tira. Does anyone know what that means? Every time I put it into Google, it autocorrects to tiara. I know what a tiara is. Does anyone know what a tira is?
Emmanuel Haro. His family is desperately searching.
Hold on. Stacy said on the strip. Oh, on the strip? I am a real ginger, top tier in the prison. Danny said prison tier. Well, okay. I got it.
For him.
I'm Mary Boy.
There she is. Damn, girl.
I'm the mother of Rebecca's mom. Jake is, Emmanuel is my grandson.
The little boy from Yucaipa.
From Yucaipa is my grandson. Please help us.
By the way, JLR clipped this.
Find him. If you have him, please return him. We don't want nothing. We will not do anything. Just leave the baby somewhere where we can find him, somewhere that is safe for him. Please, I'm begging you to please just do the right thing for this baby. He's only a little baby. He doesn't know nothing, okay? He can't talk. He can't just say nothing, okay? So please just return the baby, please.
Emmanuel
Haro, yes.
7 months old.
7 months old.
About 20 pounds.
20 pounds, yes.
Wearing a black Nike onesie.
Wearing a black Nike onesie. Let's talk about the black Nike onesie. And let's talk about the baby clothes. Some were given away. Some were sold. Some were found in a dumpster. And not one picture of him in the house. Not one. Now there's pictures of their 2-year-old. Now here's how gross they are. Not only did they not just take down the pictures, the nails were still sticking out of the wall. So they're kind of like, so you have some nails in the wall. What went here? What went here? What went there? Those were Emmanuel's pictures. Can you imagine the day that Rebecca and Jake decided it was time to do a little into summer cleaning and said, yeah, we don't need all these clothes anymore. We'll take the Nike stuff and see if we can sell it. The rest of it just throw away and get all his pictures out of my face. Yeah. I'm telling you, what really pisses me off, it's like they take a page from each other's books. It gets worse and worse and worse and worse as we go along.
7 months old.
About 20 pounds.
20 pounds, yes.
Wearing a black Nike onesie.
Onesie, yes.
His mother?
She's not doing good, she's heartbroken,
She was injured.
Yes, she was injured. She was knocked out.
There's no video.
She wasn't knocked out. She was not knocked out. And Mary is a stone cold loser and a stone cold liar. For her to say one day, I've actually never seen Emmanuel, that is a way for her to distance herself from the situation. She had pictures of him on her Facebook. She had pictures of Rebecca and Jake saying, oh, my beautiful daughter and my handsome son-in-law. She did. She knows what's going down. Don't think you could knock her over with a feather. Last week, when they were arrested. Well, thank you so much, Kimberly, man. Feels like it's my birthday. You and Angel P have gifted 5 crime lines and memberships. Actually, we have 6 right now. Thank you so much.
Video?
No video. Store doesn't have video.
Do we know exactly where it happened?
It's
Exactly.
right here. The truck was parked here.
Here in this.
Right here in this parking space. The truck was parked here. And she got out of the truck to change the baby. And when she got out, she was trying to get the diapers, the bag, to change the baby because he had pooped before she went into the store. And she said that all of a sudden, they just say hola, and they hit her and knocked her out. And she said all I saw was white. She says when I came to, she started running into the store and asked if anybody had seen the baby, and they said no. So she ran all around the store looking for the baby or for somebody, and call 911. That's all I can tell you.
Do we know how long she was unconscious, or was she unconscious?
She was unconscious. No.
Is there any witnesses that we know of?
No witness, no.
Any leads at all? The police? Nothing?
They don't tell us nothing. That's the worst thing, that they don't tell us nothing.
I'm so sorry for.
Keep your eyes open for this baby, please. Just. No, we just lost a grandson. We just buried a grandson last Tuesday, but we can't go through this again. Please, just bring us the baby. Just tell us where he's at. Just leave him somewhere safe, please.
We're gonna do our best to help you.
We can't go through this again. Just let go.
She can't possibly believe this. And she can't possibly continue to say that the baby was kidnapped. I have not seen the arrest affidavit. I have not seen the probable cause affidavit. Considering the charges, it is insane. Let's go through a little bit of this. This is from last night where they bombarded the house again.
What's going on right now? We do have sheriffs out here checking the home as we speak. There was a call that somebody was on the property breaking in again in the house. So they're searching the property right now. We just got here on scene and then they rode up. Fox 11's been here for a while and they didn't see anybody, but I don't know. They've been in their van doing their stuff. I don't know if somebody came in that way.
Aaron said be 100% transparent. I think that law enforcement is being as transparent as they possibly can. And I have two opinions on this. One, it could be they want to quash the public's curiosity. And on the other hand, I think they want to make a wrong the right. Because listen, detectives, investigators, those people, they don't like to do all this work to watch someone go to a counseling class and then just go about their life. They just don't. They're not wired that way. But when the DA and the judge are giving such weak sentences to a man that almost killed his daughter and now has killed Emmanuel, I stand by my statement. I stand by my statement. Aaron, I agree. They are going to prison. They're going to the big house. Blood is on their hands.
Right, because there is an opening going behind the house. We got Jerry over here with his big ass light. Jerry, tell me where your channel's at.
I'm on TikTok, man. I'm on TikTok as LA Glizzy News 2.
Spell that for me.
LAGLIZZYNEWS and the number 2.
There you go.
Glizzy News 2.
Follow Jerry. He's been covering this guy as long as we have.
Oh, Aaron. Now, don't block Aaron. Let's put the link down for Aaron. Let's see what he's talking about. Aaron is saying be 100% transparent. You sick in the head, get help. Now, that is some broken English. And don't tell me I'm being racist. Don't even say it. Do you mean they need help or me? Because I'm not the one sitting in jail for malice murder. Are you friends with them, Aaron? You are. See, you're not even spelling correctly, and I have an issue with that. Even though you know how to spell, I'm assuming. It's U-O. I'm sorry. It is Y-O-U-R. And sick is S-I-C-K. Let me put the link and let's see if Big Balls has the nerve to come up and talk. Get a good lawyer, come up. I'll call my lawyer. Come on up. Come on up. No one's going to delete your messages. No one's going to time you out. Come on up. I know who you are. I know who you are. I know who you are.
So, sheriffs are now coming back off the property. Looks like they're going to be coming back out this way. But we do have a unit here. I know, right?
Ashley said, you're giving accomplice energy, buddy. Yeah, Aaron, come up. I know who you are. I know how to run my show. I know how to do it. I've been doing it for a long time. You are more than welcome to come up. Baby Kisses said, oh my God, Aaron, you're talking to a lady. Don't be bullying on Brooks. No one bullies me. Well, they can irritate me. They can get under my skin. Come on, Aaron. I know who you are.
Hold on a sec. They can't hear you. Do it.
The stepdad was back.
I don't know what. I haven't seen him all day.
Somebody said the stepdad was back in there. So who knows if
Okay, I don't need this part.
See a red Dorito chip bag over there. By the window. Right there, that's a chip bag. So I see is Dorito chip bag. I think it's 5008 Ramona Street here in Cabazon. It takes you straight to the house. It's in the cul-de-sac.
He said a chip bag.
That concrete looks like it's been there a long time because you can see the weeds and shit growing through it. Yeah, I wouldn't think that's going to be anything, guys. Looks too old. Way too old. I do not think that baby is nowhere near this property at all. Where are you guys from?
Island.
Where?
Island.
Island.
Yeah.
So, do you mind if I interview you with on the news?
Jinbug, you've been reading my mind for a long time. Sylvan chat? You're getting warmer. Hence why I say, come up and play.
Okay, I appreciate it.
We just come out and check it out. I've been following it on Facebook, kind of.
Okay. What is your thoughts on this?
I can't believe it. Crazy.
Heartbreaking.
Yes. I'm a mother of 6.
You'd be bawling and swallowing and couldn't keep you calm for nothing. You know, you couldn't be able to talk without bawling so much about with your kids, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's body language tells you a lot.
Right.
So,
Thank you for shedding the light up.
oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
We came out here earlier. It was raining. So.
That's when I left. I went up a week and came back. There you go, guys. Look at that. Very lovely setup.
Ha! Ashley Gibson said, rumor has it, and I saw this too. Rumor has it Jake is affiliated with Cartel. Not sure if Cartel members would wear Pokemon Go stuff. Now, I haven't watched all of the episodes of Ozark, so I can't say that I'm up on what the Cartel wears. But I'm going to say kids' clothes wouldn't be part of it. And Cartel members also don't break their coccyx at the Walmart. Okay? I will never get this out of my mind. His coccyx.
What are you doing here, Uncle Rico?
Grandma took a little spill at the sand dunes today. Broke her coccyx.
What? Since when did she go to the dunes?
Hey, Jinbug, ever seen that movie Dinner for Schmucks, where Zach Galifianakis walks in and he's talking to Steve Carell and he goes, I have mind control over you. Do you have mind control over me, Jinbug? Put a 1 in chat if you think Jinbug has mind control over me. Or maybe a 2 if we just think alike.
Property at all. Where are you guys from?
Island?
Where?
Island?
Highland.
Yeah.
So, you mind if I interview you with it on the news?
Right now.
Okay, I appreciate it.
We just come out and check it out. I've been following it on Facebook, kind of.
Okay. What is your thoughts on this?
I can't believe it. Crazy.
Heartbreaking. I think.
Yes. I'm a mother of 6.
You'd be bawling and swallowing and couldn't keep you calm for nothing. You know, you couldn't be able to talk without bawling so much if that was your kids, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's body language tells you a lot.
Right.
So,
Thank you for shedding the light up.
oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
We came out here earlier. It's raining. So
That's when I left. I went to go eat and came back. There you go, guys. Look at that. Very lovely setup. Community has came back and showed so much love.
Using social media information to track down some of these leads. So all what you say for you and for you media, it is because of social media. Like the gentleman here.
Now, when we were getting out here earlier, they still had baby clothes and dryers on the side of the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's even a baby walker that's thrown over there by the tree in the backyard.
I remember when I came knocked on their door that day and Jake answered the door, that stroller was right over there by the door. And now I see it's out here. And that walker back there was in the backyard. I see it's here. So we are hearing there's baby clothes still in the washing machine.
A certain type of police activity coverage. We cover any type of police fires.
Frank Opinion said Dolly put the Cookie Monster out there. I thought that was such a sweet thing to do. Even though Emmanuel will never play with these things, I just thought it was really sweet. Whether he liked Cookie Monster or not, I'm going to guess most kids do. But I thought that was a sweet thing to do. I really did.
We are hearing, yeah, the stepdad is the owner of the property out here. What about the house fire? I did an interview with the homeowner of the house fire today. Sheriffs are now investigating it. They, like I said earlier, we did locate the backpacks that they were carrying when we chased people down. They abandoned them in behind somebody's structure on another property about a block away. And she called the sheriffs, and the sheriffs came out and picked up the backpacks and everything. And then they came back about an hour and a half later and started searching the property from around 10 o'clock until about 2:30 in the morning. What they were looking for, we don't know. We haven't got any release on any findings or if they found anything and just gave up, but they wanted to search that property hard for something. So we haven't got any updates on that yet. But fire marshals and the investigators do have the suspect's identity. One of the viewers hit us up. They know both people. And so
Ashley Gibson said, I'm sure the lawyer ruined his career by teaming up with Jake. He destroyed his entire career. Hey, listen, there's always more ambulance chasing to do. There's always more work comp fraud claims for him to do. Don't forget, he also Ubers, DoorDashes sometimes while he's Ubering, and he's a weekend DJ. I just kind of think either way, he's going to be okay. I do have a feeling that he will not be the one representing old Jake the Jokester at trial. I'm just saying. He doesn't exactly appear to be courtroom savvy. Okay? Not even sure he's ever been a part of a murder trial. I have a feeling old Jake's buddy is going to be off the case, and they're going to assign him someone else. Unless these two open work comp claims are worth millions of dollars. And then old Jake the Jokester, he can get himself a private attorney that knows his way around the courtroom. I don't think his attorney knows his way around the courthouse. And that's a big difference.
we gave the names. I did confirm with the homeowner. He knows the people as well. And he confirmed the same names. So we did give that information over to CAL FIRE and idea about where they'll probably be hanging at. So hopefully they will catch them soon because they are wanted in question for this. Yeah. You did what?
Burned my hand.
Oh, shit.
I spilled all the hot wax.
Oh, no. Yeah, and I do feel somebody was talking about if the coyotes did carry the body off after it was thrown over the 60 freeway where the sheriffs were looking at today, you know, the cadaver dogs would have still picked up the scent of death in the area where he was laying at. So nothing was picked up. So nothing came across on that as confirmed.
That stroller was behind the gate.
Ashley Gibson. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Your comments are amazing today. You think workman's comp will sue? That's a hard thing to do after a work comp claim is approved. It really is. Because everybody wants to get paid. Physical therapists, primary doctors, ER, chiropractors, any of them. They all want to get paid. If they sue, everyone loses their money. I don't know. Let's see how many lawsuits Jake is going to have in jail.
Get over there, bro. Somebody fucked around the window.
Yep.
I should get attention to the evidence, dog. You know?
That's what we're thinking too, that it was probably a story to throw the police off. All right.
If they find once they find the Emmanuel's body, bro, death penalty charges is on the line, bro.
Oh, you got that right.
And that's probably I think that's probably why he's afraid are just reluctant to want to reveal.
This guy is 100% right. Reasonable doubt, my friends. Without Emmanuel's body, they can easily say whatever they want to razzle dazzle a jury. Hey, I've got a hat. I'm going to pull a rabbit out of it. But while I'm doing that, you're going to look over there. Hence why old Jake, the jokester, took him to the wrong place. Because you can't tell me those canines didn't smell carnage. Nana is a new subscriber. Would love for you to be a new member. Jake is a master manipulator. Rebecca is gullible and naive. Jake has her in some sort of trance. Like, seriously, she's saying one thing and he's saying another. A lot of people have this opinion. I look at her history and what she did to her children from her previous marriage, and I really think that she helped him cover. But I want everyone, thank you for your comment, I want everyone to please welcome Nana, our new friend. I agree with this guy. I'm telling you.
Where his body may be, because the moment they find that baby boy Angel's body, it's over for mom and dad.
Oh, they're done.
It's over for them, bro. They're both probably gonna more than likely get the death penalty with as much as attention that this story has garnished all over the nation.
He probably won't get out as lucky as he did on the last charges he got for his other baby.
Bro, he's not. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it.
And that's his story. All right, well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this right now. If anything else pops up, we'll do it live. But this is our update for tonight here live at the Vigil in front of the Haro home here.
And it's horrible. Every single bit of it. And shame on California that they took away the death penalty. I don't know what that governor is thinking out there. You know how many people's sentences have been commuted since they took away the death penalty? Do you remember a little boy named Gabriel Fernandez that died a horrific death? Yes, that Gabriel Fernandez. Guess what happened to him? Him, as in the man that was sentenced to death at San Quentin. Sentence commuted. Remember a woman named Lacey Peterson that was thrown out in the bay when she was pregnant with Scott Peterson's baby? Scott Peterson's sentence commuted. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Then we get to Jake. That charge for what he did to his baby girl should have been attempted murder or worse. It should have been attempted murder with other charges put on. He should not have been walking around society. Truth. Truth. And that's a horrible thing to do to these victims. Horrible. 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 Well, you guys aren't horrible. You guys are the absolute best. Well, I'm working on another show. It should be out in about an hour. Is everyone going to be back in an hour? It's going to be a real short one because I'm going to talk about a case in Muskogee, Oklahoma, where an 11-year-old girl was pregnant and gave birth at home. If you all haven't, please hit the like. I like you. Why shouldn't you like the show? Let's do it. I like you, so give the channel a like. All right, you guys are the absolute best. I hope you're not bored with Emmanuel because there is a lot to uncover. So, thank you for being here for all the right reasons, and I will see you in about an hour. Kisses.